All right, everybody, here we are. Project Win, we're back. All the work is complete. Right now, I just have a cleaner in there, but just gonna show you all the work that we did, exterior and interior. We have tenants coming in soon, so it was just best that I film it now without other people's belongings and other people in the way. So here we go, Project Win. All right, so on the inside, here we are back again. This is the lower unit. You can tell from the last video, I'll throw some clips in there, but it's a lot different, minus the wood trim that we kept. Just classic feel wood. A lot of people in Cleveland appreciate those types of finishes. But of course, all new windows. The flooring is new. Paint, we went the agreeable gray. An eggshell, easy to wipe off. If there's any messes or anything on the wall, you can just clean it up with some solution. Kitchen, we went the L-shaped butcher block countertop, new cabinets, shaker style cabinets. Bathroom, redid stand-up shower style, and then of course plugs, lights, switches, those little things. So it's pretty much a full rehab what we did in here. Tried to save what we could. There wasn't much we could still work with in here, unfortunately. So yeah, that's what we're looking at in our lower unit. Here we are, lower unit bathroom. Of course, the floor continues with the LVP, stand-up shower, vanity, new lights, new mirror, new toilet. Of course, if you notice with the controller and the shower head, they're different colors. They pretty much got the work started before I could communicate with them that I wanted black fixtures throughout the whole entire space. And by that time, it was too late. They already went behind the wall, installed half of the controller. So that was already a done deal. So word to the wise, make sure your scope of work and your fixtures and those things, colors, are communicated with your contractor before they start the work. I was a day late and it cost me as far as finish, but it all still looks good, came out well. This will be a great rental unit. We're hoping for the tenant that's going to be coming in. So this is the lower unit kitchen. Everything was redone, pulled out, made brand new. Shaker style cabinets, butcher block countertops. Because they had an L-shaped countertop, the way I had to do with the butcher blocks is pretty much putting them together to recreate that L shape. They had a dishwasher, we removed that. Didn't want to have one more thing to maintain once we have our tenants in here. And of course, the flooring, agreeable gray. Ceiling fan, we just replaced that with a newer model. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the kitchen here. So we probably had this done in a few days, really, but that's the most of it. And of course, just now I'm seeing, we also had a tiled backsplash, just a simple subway tile. That's usually what I like to do in a brick pattern. So this is a 2-bedroom unit. We were thinking we could try to get it through a 3-bedroom unit, but my initial thought was it wouldn't pass. And I think I spoke about it on an earlier video. Actually, I can put a link to it in here. But basically, this is what's called a tandem room. So the fact that you have to walk through this room to get to that room, this is not considered bedroom. That kind of disqualifies. It has to have a separate entrance that is independent of this area. Now, the other solution you can kind of do to get around that is you can do a piece of drywall here, some framing, and put a door to make this a hallway to give you that 3rd bedroom. But you just have to analyze that and work your numbers. Is it worth the return? In a lot of cases, it could be. So yeah, this is just considered one room with like an auxiliary area, if you want to call it that. So for a tenant, they easily get some extra space in here. This could be the bedroom. They could use this for their office, for Zoom calls, and things like that. So that's something to keep in mind. Tandem rooms are considered one room if there's no separate entrance. Some of the work we did on the exterior here was just exterior paint, just classic black, white look. Garage doors, garage roof, because that was collapsing. The old owner had they had a shelving that went across the whole length of the garage with just a bunch of garbage, to say the least. There was a shed beside that. We tore that down, made it like a flat deck area. screen doors, mailboxes, numbers, those little things, but just going with the black and white theme, keeping it very classic. New meter bases on the exterior for electricity. And yeah, that was for the most part what we did here. Oh, also, second floor balcony, we had to restore that. We thought about tearing it down, but all the other 2 families in the neighborhood have one. So it was best that we stay with what else is comparable in the neighborhood and fix it up and make it look brand new. All right, so now on the exterior with the electrical, what we did is we put in 2 new meter bases, and the line, we increased the line, I believe, to 275 amps, just so that we have enough power to service both units. Before it was older, I think there was only about a 175 or 150 coming in. I'm not an electrician, but I'm pretty sure I'm close to the number, somewhere in there with that. So not sure if you can hear it, but we got the water company doing some work outside on the street right now. I think a big thing right now that they're trying to do is change any lead-based pipes that lead from the sewer to the property. So that's something that the water company is trying to take care of. They're taking a huge stance on lead. If you didn't know anything about that, the mayor has been on top of it with the lead-based paint inspections that you need to do, and lead abatement, and how that can be valuable for a property flip if you do complete lead abatement, which is taking out the trim, door casings, window cells, right to the studs. When you sell that to a new owner, they don't have to do the lead inspection because you did full abatement. Now, if you just do remediation, which is just painting over it, then you do have to do a lead-based inspection every 2 years, so keep in mind for that. All right, so upper unit, again, same thing. All new windows, painting, flooring, keeping the wood trim, brand new kitchen. We are actually able to do 2 countertops, so we almost have like a dining area with 1 countertop, and then the other countertop, of course, for the sink and the cabinets. So all that's brand new. Same thing in here with the bathroom, stand-up shower, and the 2 beds, plugs, lights, switches, everything we could upgrade. We almost pretty much went all out. So upper unit kitchen, we redid everything we could. For the most part, we kept the cabinets, we just painted them over, new handles just to make them look fresh. Kept the sink, new faucet, new butcher block countertops. We also have this dining area here. We added another butcher block countertop there, so they can put some stools, seating, kind of eat right there after they've done making their meals pretty much. So yeah, this is the kitchen, and lucky enough we were able to keep the fridge, get it cleaned out, and we can get that to our tenant. So once again, we bought this for $120. We went over budget with our spending. We pretty much went all out on our rehab. So we actually ended up getting closer to 70K on the rehab, and we're pushing for that max ARV of 260, but we'll see what it actually comes out to when the appraisal is done. Upper unit bathroom, same paint color, agreeable gray all around, vinyl plank flooring, same as everywhere else. We did have a tub in here that we were going to frame up, do a tile tub surround, but we went with the stand-up shower instead. With the tile tub surround, black fixtures, new vanity, 30 inches, toilet, and I believe the lights we kept. So in our basement, from what I showed you last time, we just cleaned out everything that was here, painted the floor like I like to do with the gray, with the Rust-Oleum chips, dry lock on the walls, make it white, make the space bright. In the future, I'll paint the ceilings back. I really wanted to get to this on this one, but just the budget didn't allow, and we didn't want to go too much over. We already went over budget, and just some things you got to pick your battles with. Is it really worth it, really necessary? But maybe on the next project, it will allow for that. So yeah, this is the basement. We did some repairs on both of the furnaces, control board on one, gas valve on the other. It was just, once again, crazy with my furnaces and trying to get those things fixed and in line. What else did we do? No new hot water tanks. We fixed the electrical panels. We replaced both of the panels, and then we got rid of there was a smaller panel, I'm forgetting the word for it, that we got rid of and just incorporated into the two basically. So got rid of that box, new panels. You see we had new meter bases on the outside, so our electrical was done here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the basement. Actually, no, we had a toilet down here as well. We ripped that out just because with two families in here, nobody's really responsible for maintaining that toilet, and we don't want to be left with that headache. But right here, just very final stages. Just some small things to clean up for our inspection that we had with Eden for our tenant, and getting the place cleaned up. So I have the cleaners in here working right now, just making this place spotless after all the work was done, and just really small punch list items to make sure we pass our inspection so our tenants can move in as soon as possible. All right, y'all. Thank y'all again for watching. Here's another one in the books. Project win, duplex on the west side, full BRRRR, and on to the next one.